Welcome to Epic Conversations. I'm Diane Grubus, and we're here again with my good friend, Lesley McClure, who designed the set. Lesley, we were talking when we ended last time about contentment and about being content. Paul said in Philippians 4:12 and 13 that I've learned the secret to be content. And I think learned is a key word.
There you go. That's good.
Besides being content.
I was hoping that you'd say that, because that's really
the learned. And if Paul had to learn, don't we have to learn too?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
share
really.
some of the experiences you've had been learning.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about contentment. We can tell people you should be content all day long, not recognizing that there's a learning process to being content. The learning process is, how do you deal with people that are contrary to you? How do you deal with circumstances that are contrary to you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you're in a state of contradiction? What do you do when you're frustrated? What do you do when you're tired? What do you do when you're not paid what you think you deserve? What do you do in the most humbling, difficult situations, whether it's career, family, every financial, it doesn't matter. What do you do in every walk of life that will move you to a place of being content? Well, that's the learning process. It never comes easy. And it's never automatic. I don't know of anybody who's automatically content in all circumstance. You get sick, I don't know of anybody that's automatically content. I mean, we're going to fight certain things all along the way. And depending on how much, and this is my own personal opinion, but depending on how much selfishness is on the inside of you, that contentment will come easy or hard. Because you'll be thinking about yourself. You'll be, somebody once said that, when you're sick, it's people that are sick are the most selfish. Like, well, yeah, because right then and there, I'm the only one I'm thinking about, because I'm in pain, I'm miserable, whatever it is. It's just a selfish consideration. But to learn how to be content requires a revelation of number one, God's still on the throne. I'm still valuable. God's not finished with me yet. He can do in one day what would take me a lifetime of finagling and striving and working to make happen. He can do it in a day. All things are possible to him who believes.
So you're talking about trust.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you're right. That really is it. Part of learning how to be content is learning how to trust God in all things.
Yes. Like Paul learned how to trust God in all things, every situation. That's a challenge. And he was in some tough situations. And then we can say, like Paul said, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens us.
And then also believing in the all things, that he can cause all things to work together for good.
Yes.
Because now and I wouldn't say that there's a purpose behind every single trial that you go through, but you can learn inside of every single trial you go through. Not all trials don't come from God. He may test you. He may work a muscle that's on the inside of you through certain types of experiences. He's not trying to the Bible says he tempts no one. So it's not about temptation. It's about testing the muscles and using the muscles that are in the reborn human spirit. So in all these things, he can cause things to come to become good. He can cause good to come out of anything if you're willing to trust him and allow him to bring those things to fruit. And that requires having faith in the end result.
I was just going to say, the end result is like a goal. It's like when we trust, we need to trust in, have our eyes fixed on something, that goal, that end result. Because if we do not see the end result, it's like a blind. It's like walking through a room in the dark and gosh, with no light.
Right.
That's all we do is, ouch, stub our toe or something.
Right.
And we need to see that light, like Jesus saw the light. He was the light. He is the light. But he saw the joy
That was
set before him. See, he had a goal.
And then Paul pressed on.
Mhm.
And it says that he pressed on for the calling, for the goal and the calling that was in front of him. So it's another thing of lifting your eyes and seeing the end result and the reward. There is a reward.
There is.
There is a reward in that, Diane.
There's a reward somewhere at the end of it. Isn't that what's that one? Wizard of Oz. You know, there's a pot of gold or something at the end of the rainbow here. There's something good gonna happen. And as I've heard the saying many times, the best is yet to come. So we're going to continue this conversation the next time. And we are so glad you joined us today. And we're going to say, have an epic day in the Lord and see you next time.